Hello and welcome to iRacing Week 1 2025. New build, super late models. Not too much came in the new build from the super late models, just some updated sets. A little bit of a track resurface, which doesn't really change a whole lot of what we do in the super late models, thankfully. But let's dive in here. First, want to give a shout out to Coach Dave Academy for sponsoring these Learn to Drive videos. These videos are intended to help those who are using our Team 53 custom setups either through Coach Dave Academy or through Team 53 to really kind of either learn the track, learn the nuances of the setups, or if you're a returning driver, just as a quick refresher to remind you some key concepts of the tracks. Myrtle Beach traditionally is it's what I like to call a participation killer. The track, for whatever reason, struggles to get participation. It struggles to get sessions, compounding the fact these super late models really didn't get a whole lot in the build, and these cars have been trailing off for the last couple seasons already. I think it's going to be a tough week if you were hoping to run supers at Myrtle Beach, but we can dive in here for those of you who can. Qualifying, like we always talk about, tire heat, tire heat, tire heat. So you'll come out, you are going to hit the gas, brake, alternate back and forth. You really have to be careful of these turtles. I would recommend that if you're going out to qualify and you happen to hit a turtle, stop, reset, and go back out. They do weird things to suspensions, and I don't want to see anyone get something messed up that they thought was going to be good. So we'll come out here on track. We'll go high in 3 and 4 and get a good run here coming around to the start finish line for us. And speed at the start finish line, lap 1 was my fastest lap, so speed here 126. We're going to go around here in the corners. So notice how as I'm coming around here, I'm kind of using the right sides right on this seam, kind of straddling that dash line and starting to work myself down. So that when I come into turn 1, I want the left sides just over these dashed lines here. And I'm going to use that to kind of carry me around the corner. So we're on brake. We get off throttle really early, it feels like. We're off before this last bend here, just kind of letting her float in. On the brakes before we get to those dashed lines, getting the car prepped and rotated. We'll get off brake right about the time the pit road ends, a little before that. And then we'll just kind of rotate here, give it a little bit of extra brake just to woe it down here for the center of the corner. We'll rotate through here along the bottom. And then after we get through the center of the corner, past the bridge underneath the corner, right, as you're looking at these replays, the white line or the yellow line here ends, that's where we're going to start to get on throttle. So right there in the center of the corner, we get on throttle a little bit. And what that's going to do is that's going to rotate the car around just a little bit for us and help us rotate through the corner. So we'll get on throttle here. We'll drive off nice and hard. And then we'll prep for turn 3. Turn 3 is really easy because you got this dash line coming through here. So we're going to use that as our friend. We're going to lift and brake, and then we're going to get those left sides here as we get ready to go into this corner on it. And we'll cross over here. And all of the grip in 3 and 4 is down here in this light part of the corner. So we're going to get down there. If you can get lower, great, but it's really right down here in this lighter part of the corners where all of the grip is at Myrtle Beach. So you get down there, you get the car rotated, and then once you get past where the sand and the grass is, where it gets pavement again, that's where you're going to throttle up and drive off the corner. And it's really, really important that you don't throttle up too soon. You throttle up too soon, you're going to kick the rear end out and you're going to leave time on the table. Something that I really had to work through at Myrtle Beach was learning that. So race trim wise, race trim looks very similar. I mean, these laps are only 60 laps. They're a very short race. So what's going to be really difficult is that because these races are so short, passing is going to become a premium. Typically, Myrtle Beach passing is a dive into 1, a dive into 3. Um, it just kind of seems to be where things work out. You'll see a lot of bump and runs in the middle of the corners. That's something that you need to watch out for too. You can see there I got on throttle too soon, got a little sideways. But it's really just hold the bottom, get as good of a straight drive off as you can, get it into the corner, get it lifted, get it rotated to stay on the bottom, like you see me doing here, and then just a nice straight drive off the corner is really all that you have to worry about for Myrtle Beach. Um, it's only I think a 60 lapper. So like I said, it's going to be a quick one. Really difficult to do a whole lot with the car and make a whole lot of things happen. But if you need anything, I'm available. Coach Dave Discord, Team 53 Discord. There's a link to the Team 53 Discord in the description of this video. Um, Hope to see you guys and let us know if you need any help.